Hi, my name is Cameron Masterson. This is a walkthrough of a feature on the website which doesn't explicitly deal with the microbiome, but may make working on a website a lot easier. It came out of a suggestion somebody made on Facebook to me, and I went and foolishly went and implemented. You will see now on the page, it says show link page on hover. That means if you go hover over something, you will see the page it goes to. For example, I hover over a link here, nothing shows up. But if I click that, and now I'll go over and hover over something, it'll show you the page which that link will go off to, which has some nice advantages. It can make some stuff a lot easier. For example, let's go in and let's just go in and do a login. And we'll use the demo site here. And voila, we are in. Now, the hover over, some people can find frustrating, or, it's just too much. In which case, just turn it off. So it's basically for those who want to make use of it. It's there. Other people, there's nothing requiring you to use it. I'm not forcing it on it. In fact, I defaulted the value to be off. And for example, let's suppose we go down to something like Kegg Enzyme outliers. So now we have that, we have all the stuff. But now if you go in here, voila, you see the distribution chart by hovering over. The count, you get information there. Go over here, and you get the Kegg information. So in other words, without leaving the page, you basically get to explore very easy elsewhere. Quick FYI, I have added back in, which inadvertently got dropped on a refactor, probiotic suggestions, which will actually go down, and let's just scroll down so you can see where it's there, and it will go and do it. Notice that if you try to go over to the thing, you won't be able to do it. The moment you leave the link, it disappears. So if you want to see what the probiotic suggestions are, it will now go over and give you the list of them. And I have corrected the terminology to says enzymes provided instead of suggested CFUs, because basically that's what the enzyme provided is this particular ones are producing 8 of the above enzymes. If you have exactly 8 enzymes which are deficient in, any one of them will cover the whole deficiency, or should cover the whole deficiency. Now, so if we go to other things, for example, let's suppose we go in and say advanced suggestion. Oh, actually, let's go over to this link. You will notice that this is the heights being slightly revised too. We'll see the sample there, and then we'll get the description of exactly how the decisions were made. Bacteria detail, too high, too low. Again, you see the distribution showing up there. If you're working on a iPhone or a mobile phone, you probably want to turn the feature off. Or if you go to Akkermansia, there we have information about Akkermansia there. And some of these pages I will be revising so that the hover over is a better experience. For example, here you notice I have removed the headers bar so that we only have the content, but I'll see about trying to make it even better in the coming days. Similarly, if you go down to the list, we've got a whole bunch of things, and you can go and say, okay, slippery elm, and we see that it gives the information about bacteria impacted, etc. If you have the screen space, you can go and see more information, but it just simply allows things to do it. Commercial probiotics, we see the impact there, and favoroids, if you go down here, And similarly, you'll see resveratrol, and you will see, voila, you can actually directly see what foods contains it. And since that page is done by highest amount to lowest amount, then just seeing the top. Again, there's some improvements to be done so that these hover over pages are looking better. But that's basically it for just excellent suggestion from somebody which I was able to reasonably implement. And for those of you who are real nerds, I ended up having to modify 916 individual HTML tags, on the pages in order to do it. And of course, the number of actual links is probably in 10 to several hundred thousands. So it was a bit of fun doing and testing and getting it done. And just before you go, let's go over and look one other quick addition. Again, things just being reformatted here to make life easier. I have put in Kegg Enzymes probiotics as there. Everything is there. The citizen science aspect here is pending revisions. However, you will find that there is a much bigger list being shown now than it was in the past. I made a few changes, but I got more work to do on citizen science stuff. I've been busy doing other things in the meanwhile. And so basically it allows you to go and do it, different ways of selecting there. And I will be doing a new video on all the changes on this page, but I'm going to wait until I get the citizen science component done. Same as before, reorganize, bit of color coding, and actually more choices, which probably for some people is asking too much. But let's just see what happens. Mainly to show you what happens with the Kegg enzyme probiotics. It'll flip over. When you include the Kegg protein, the page will take longer to load because it has a ton more calculations to do. There's 1,500 enzymes it has to wade through. Bacteria once again, here are your lists. You can go in and see a variety of things. And the conditions here, and you see if you had picked on a prior page, it will now show the Kegg enzymes, which will be things which are suggested. Enzymes provided is a number of missing enzymes are provided, so it gives you one, for example, clostridium, which is commercially available more recent, as just it alone or other things is number one there. Some of the others do occur in unusual commercial probiotics. Often they're in mixture, so you have to do it similar here. A bunch of these are out there in one or another probiotic. Many of them unfortunately are not available as single strain. Okay, so I'll shut up and let you go and start playing with the changes to the site. As usual, if you have suggestions or find bugs, please tell me. I am just about that one-person shop, and I have a day job, which of course makes fun even more fun. I want to thank again David Morrison, who does do occasional spot checks for quality assurance and does find bugs which I need to fix, and some other people. Daniel has been one who has found some bugs too. So again, it's a big site, it's a lot of features, and just one little person writing and testing the code. So find bugs, email me, I will work on them and generally try, ideally within a day, but usually within a week, I will try to resolve things. Okay, end of my monologue.